Hello and welcome all my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are good, fit, fine. You are taking care of your health and hygiene. My dear little champs, I hope that you are very much happy to see me back in this live lecture. I have made this live lecture just because of your demand. Many students were texting me, many students were calling me up that sir, we need this live lecture because it feels like we are studying in the classroom. So my dear students, that is the reason why again I have brought this live lecture specially for you so that you can enjoy the revision lectures, and if you will be able to enjoy the revision lectures, what will happen? You will get the good scores, you will do the good revision. So my dear little champs, I hope that you will enjoy these live lectures henceforth. Now what are we going to do today? Today we are going to start with the revision of subjective part. At first it was happening like I was planning to make the live lectures. So now as it is the live lecture, we are going to start the revision of question answers first. So at first we are going to revise the question answers of chapter number 8. So my dear students, I hope you all are sitting with your rough notebooks. If you are not sitting with your rough notebook, kindly open your rough notebook and be ready with your pencil, rough notebook, also textbook. Now I have already given you question answers many times in the previous lectures when I was giving you the objective. Now it's time to first revise question answers because I have noticed that is the thing which you have the difficulty with, the question answers. So my dear students, please give the heading Revision Chapter 8. I am going to wait for a while so that you can give the heading and you can be ready with your heading and rough notebook. And so as soon as I start writing the question and the answers, you also have to write it down. I will write two question and answer within once, or I will try to write one question and answer at a time so that you will be able to write it down and revise it with me. So please give the heading. I will be waiting for you. So my dear students, like I said that you have to give the heading Revision Chapter 8. Please give the heading Revision Chapter 8, as we are going to revise the question answers of Chapter 8 subjective part. So please give the heading Chapter 8. Also, do not forget to write today's date. Always I ask you to write the date, so please write it down. Heading should be clearly given so that once you will send the photos to your follow-up teachers, they will be able to analyze your work properly and note down that on which date have you sent your work. Now this is the golden opportunity for those who were not having the question answers at all. Many students might not have watched the previous lectures. Now is the opportunity from where you can write the question answers again. So I request you to watch the lecture thoroughly so that you will be able to revise and complete your work if you have not done the subjective part. Now I am going to write the question and answer. Only one question and answer at a time. Then I will be coming out of the screen so that you will be able to see the question and answer, write it down and repeat after me. Yes, you heard it correctly. You have to repeat after me as well. So let's get started. I am going to write it down. I hope that you will write it with me. Okay, question 1 is name the 3 types of feathers. Name the 3 types of feathers. Do you remember, boys and girls, how many types of feathers were there? 3 types of feathers were there here in this chapter 8. So if you have watched my explanation video, you might remember, you can recall which three types of feathers were there. So please start writing the question. I am going to write the answer. As soon as you finish writing the question, please start writing the answer. Answer is body feathers, down feathers, and flight feathers. So these are the three types of feathers which we have studied in this chapter number 8. So please write the answer and the question as well. I'll wait for a while. Also, whenever I ask you to repeat after me, please do that. As you can see on the screen, I have written question and answer number 1. Question is, name the three types of feathers. Answer is A. Body feathers, B. Down feathers, and C. Flight feathers. I suppose that you should have started writing the answer by now, and I hope that by this way you are getting ample of time to write the answer. Now please repeat after me. A. Body feathers. I hope you all are repeating, students. Again, A. Body feathers, B. Down feathers, C. Flight feathers. Now when you are writing the answer, please make sure do not make any spelling mistake, as clearly the spellings are written on the board. After this, we are going to head towards the next question, question 2. Okay, now I hope that you have written question and answer both. Number 1, I am going to clear the board, again write question 2. Please be ready to write another question with me and the answer of the same. Okay, question 2. Why do birds build nest? Why do birds build nest? Why do birds build nest? Please write the question. Why do you think, students? Now, don't you think this is the question? Now, if I ask you, why do we human beings build the house? Do you know why do we build the house? Obviously, you will say that, sir, we live in the house, we sleep, eat, everything we do at our house, right? So let us write the answer, which is very much similar. And there is one or two special things which you will have to remember. So, answer. Birds build their nest mostly to lay eggs in them. They keep their young one safe and warm in it. So this is the answer. Birds build their nests mostly to lay eggs in them. They keep their young ones safe and warm in it. So please write the question and the answer. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying writing from the board, and I hope that you are getting the feeling as if you are sitting in the classroom live and writing in my class. Please make sure in the given time you finish writing the answer and the question both. And like I said, do not make any spelling mistake. If you have missed out of writing any answer or question in the previous lecture, this is the golden opportunity for you. The revision lecture is for that purpose only. Okay, now please repeat the answer after me. Birds build their nests mostly to lay eggs in them. They keep their young ones safe and warm in it. I hope that you have almost finished writing your answers. So the uses of nests, there are many uses, but here the most important use is, why do birds build the nest? Because they want to lay the eggs over there so that they can keep their young ones safe after laying eggs. Okay, now I am going to erase this and write question 3. I hope, my dear students, you have finished writing the answer number 2. So please be ready to write question number 3. And as soon as I start writing on the board, please make sure that you also start writing it. Okay. Now question number 3. Question is, what are talons? What are talons? So do you remember anything? We have heard anything like this in the chapter while I was explaining you the chapter. It is only possible if you have watched the video lecture very carefully. So what are talons? Do you remember? Not to worry if you do not remember. Now it is time for you to remember it and recall whatever you have learned and understood. Answer is, talons are sharp claws of flesh-eating birds. Talons are the sharp claws. Claws means the big nails of the flesh-eating birds. So please write the question and the answer. So now please try to remember when you are writing, when you are revising, try to remember the answers, at least as many as you can, so that during the time of exam you will have to just revise it once and that's it. You will be able to remember the answers and for sure. So at the end, if you will try to mug up every answer, that is not possible. It's good to start preparing in a small units. Okay, now please repeat the answer after me. Talons are sharp claws of flesh-eating birds. Now, the birds who eats the flesh They have the sharp claws. Why? Only then will they be able to tear the flesh, right, and eat it. That is why they have the sharp nails, which is called claws, big claws. So do not please write the spelling of talons incorrectly. It is clearly written T-A-L-O-N-S. Okay, it's time to write question number 4 and answer number 4. I hope that you have finished writing this question and answer. Now, I am going to clear the board and write question 4 and answer number 4. So question 4 is, what are perching birds? Perching birds. Now students, do you remember what are perching birds? Some of you will say that yes sir, we do know what are the perching birds. Some of you will say that we have heard somewhere when I was explaining you. And some of you will say that sir, we have no idea. Why? Because that is the reason why we are doing revision. You might have watched the lectures and done your work. You might not have. But please make sure when we are doing revision, without fail you have to understand and write whatever is done in the lecture. So what are perching birds? Okay, let us write the answer and understand. Now as you can see, I have written the answer on the board. Birds such as sparrow, pigeon, crow. So what do? They use their feet to hold the branches and sit on the tree. So such birds are called the perching birds. So please write the answer and please make sure do not make any spelling mistake here, as everything is written on the board very clearly. I am going to give you a while time to complete this answer. Please do write it. So birds such as crow, pigeon, sparrow use their feet to hold on tree branches and sit on them are called perching birds. And you have to leave one line after each question. Okay, now please repeat after me. Birds such as crow, pigeon and sparrow use their feet to hold on tree branches and sit on them are called perching birds. I know this is a 3-line answer, so you will need few more seconds to complete it. So please make sure the spelling of pigeon, sparrow, these are the spellings I have seen making students mistakes in. Even the perching, spelling of perching, some of you are writing PAR, but it is PER. PER is per. Even in the percentage you use PER. So remember like that, it will be easier for you to remember the spelling as well. I hope that you have written this answer. Now it's time to write the last question and answer of this chapter. So let us write it. I hope that you also will be writing with me. So I'm going to clear the board and write another question. So now it's question 5. Please be ready to write another question. And unlike other lectures, I hope that you are getting the sufficient time to write the question and answer in this lecture. Let us write question number 5. What do birds use to catch food and build the nest? So what do birds use to catch the food and build the nests? See, we human beings have hands. So what do we use? We use hand to eat the food, and even to build the house, the laborers use their hands. But what do birds use? Do they have their hands? Obviously not. So what do they use? Let us see, let us write the answer and understand. Answer. Bird uses its beak to catch food and build the nests. So, what do they use? They use their beak to catch the food and build the nest. Please write the answer. Birds uses its beak to catch food and build the nest. Full stop. There the answer ends. So those who have watched my explanation video, they might be knowing that they use their beak to catch the food, and their beaks are according to their food habits. Some of them have flat beak, some of them have short and strong, short and pointed beaks, some of them have hooked beaks. So according to their food habits, their beaks are. This is what we studied on the very first page of this chapter. So that is what I suppose you should remember. Okay, I hope that you have started writing the answer by now. And I hope that you are enjoying writing the answers like this, because you are getting sufficient enough time to write the question and the answer. Now at first, what were we doing? We were just writing the answers. I was just asking you to write the answer. But here I am asking you to write the question and answer both. Because I know unless you won't understand the question, you won't remember it, you will not be able to understand the answer as well. That is the reason why I have brought these live lectures for you. Now here you have sufficient time to write the answers and the question both. Now please repeat the answer after me. Bird uses its beak to catch food and build the nest. I hope that you have finished writing the answer. Okay. Now my dear students, if you remember that with the help of which things, do they build the nest? See, we human beings use concrete, bricks, cement, sand, iron and many more things to build the house. But what do birds use to build the nest? Now have you seen the nest around your house anywhere on the tree? If you can see, there is a straw, hay, then they use cotton, they use waste clothes, small stick branches of the tree. These things, these waste materials, they use to build the nest. Now if you have carefully watched the video of explanation, you also might be knowing that different birds have the different habit of eating, building the nest, correct? So many different varieties of the nest you might have heard and seen in the explanation video, correct? Some of them have pointed beak, so like woodpecker, they can make a hole in the wood, correct? And they can build the nest inside that wood. Then the tailor bird can stitch two leaves together to build the nest. And if you have observed the nest in the real life, how safe the nest is. Not even a drop of water can penetrate the wall of the nest they have built. So if birds can be so, powerful, why can't human beings be? Human beings, see, we also have the variety of the houses differently made, correct? So I hope that you have understood this question and answers, you have written this and you will now revise these question answers and complete it in your fair. So I hope that you will send your work to your follow-up teachers and you will send new thoughts to me, so which I can display it on the screen on the board. With this I end my today's lecture. Please complete your work, do send it to your follow-up teachers. Have a nice day, goodbye.